Welcome to Frequency Matters, the RF Microwave Update Series. I'm Pat Hindle, and I'm here with my co-host Eric Higham. We're wrapping up IMS 2023 here in San Diego, and really great numbers, great turnout. Overall registration exceeded 9,100, and there were over 2,700 delegates. So really back to normal, pre-COVID levels here, and it's good to see and network with everybody in person. And so interesting things I saw today maybe were the reconfigurable intelligent surfaces. TMY Tech was featuring that. They have a passive one, and so you can get it dialed in at a certain frequency and a certain angle of reflection. And it doesn't really have a lot of loss because it focuses the beam. And then there was another one, TT Tech, similar company, and they're doing a powerful one where you can actually redirect using LCD. And as you change the orientation of the LCD display, you can reflect the signal at different directions. So really cool to see that. We had seen Greener Wave previously doing this, so it's kind of a trend for 6G or 5.5G, whatever you want to call it. Another thing I always thought was really interesting, you see a lot of partnerships here, and it's really good to see industry working with each other. One that's kind of a big collaborative effort is you have Aravant supplying some of these up converters. They're working with Millibox, and Mari is providing the cables, and Copper Mountain Technologies providing the VNA. So you got 4 companies giving a total test solution. So Eric, how about you? Any interesting things you saw today?
Well, kind of amplifying on that theme, looking at some of the big and the small test and equipment manufacturers, some of the simulation providers. It's fun to be an engineer now. There's some pretty impressive things that these software packages can do. And it makes designing some of the things that you just mentioned a lot easier. So I think the industry is in good shape. It also was interesting to see that some of our old friend compound semiconductor technologies are alive and well. Lots of GaN designs, lots of companies doing gas. So the rumor of gas's demise is perhaps a bit overstated. So good to catch up with people, a lot of activity on the show, and it's always good to have those in the conference or in the alleyway discussions where you might bump into people you haven't seen, you might hear things you haven't heard. So good show all around.
Yeah, and I was able to talk to the IMS 2024 chairs, so let's take a look at that now. I'm here with Sanjay Raman and also Scott Barker, the co-chairs of 2024 IMS. It's going to be in Washington, D.C., so I just thought we'd talk about that venue. You know, what's good about that particular city for this event, IMS?
Well, we're very excited to have IMS coming to Washington, D.C. It hasn't been there since 1980, so it's the first time in going to be 44 years. Obviously, great city. It's outstanding venue. Lots of activities for visitors. Really exciting city. From a microwave point of view, tons of industry, government agencies, strong aerospace and defense industry there. So we're really excited to bring IMS to Washington, D.C.
How about you, Scott?
You know, Washington is just a fantastic city. It has over 19 Smithsonian museums that are all free. So it's just a great place to bring family, come visit, spend extra time there. So we're really looking forward to a great event.
And how about some of the new features or new things that you're going to bring to the event or highlights?
Okay. So our theme is capitalizing across the spectrum, and to us that means the spectrum, the electromagnetic spectrum from RF to optical, application spectrum from commercial to scientific discovery, and the human spectrum, diversity, equity, inclusion. So bringing together folks from all communities, industry, government, academia, all over the world internationally. So that's a big focus for us.
And how about you, Scott? Are there any new things that you'll be adding in?
So we'll be continuing some of the features that were added in this year, and then also looking at expanding out to the aerospace industry, as Sanjay said, you know, trying to pull in that local industry. So we're really excited to be doing that.
Well, great. We look forward to seeing everybody next June in Washington, D.C. for IMS 2024.
And that's our Frequency Matters episode. Thank you for watching, and please tune in again for another Frequency Matters.